you apples. You make apple strudel, and that's what we are going to make today. We're going to make apple strudel. It's my aunt recipe. She's from Austria. You're going to love this recipe. Very easy, incredibly delicious. Just stick around and watch me. Hey guys, I'm so excited to show you this amazing recipe from my aunt. As I said, she's from Austria, and today I picked one of her recipes. There is another one for apple strudel, 2 recipes. Today we're making one of them. Come over here, I will introduce my ingredients. So what we are going to do, we are going to use Granny Smith apples, 7 Granny Smith apples. Very important to use Granny Smith because when you cook them, they remain the same shape. Extremely delicious. And we are going to use raisins. I soaked them in a room. It's just like 1 tablespoon. A couple of tablespoons of sugar, 2 eggs, a little bit of water. I will show you what we are going to do. A vanilla and a little bit of lemon, butter, flour, 2 cups of flour, a little bit of salt, and basically that's all. And I'm going to show you what we are going to do. Let's get started. I'm going to use 2 eggs. So what we are going to do, we are going to just put 2 eggs. Okay, 2 eggs. Oh, got this. Okay, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, like that. And a little bit of salt, just a pinch, like really, like pinch of salt. And a little bit of vanilla, I would say 1 teaspoon. It's tablespoon, but 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. And so what we are going to do now, we are going to mix and a 1/4 cup of water. Okay, just regular water. So we're going to mix eggs, sugar, water, and vanilla. Okay, now what we are going to do, we take another one, and this is 2 cups of flour. Okay, we're going to put in. And so what we are going to do, we're going to make like, you know, like a small little zip, like a hole. And we're going to put our butter. So we are going to use for now, it's like about 50 grams of butter. We're going to put inside. And we are going to work like butter with the flour. Okay, like this. That's what I did. I took flour with the butter, right? So we did like this. Okay, now we make a hole. Okay, and our liquid, so we are going to put inside. Okay, and we will mix. Okay, I forgot to mention, we are going to use almonds, crushed almonds, roasted crushed almonds, 1 cup. Okay, and I will show you where we're going to use. Okay, so now we are going just to mix everything like that. The liquid. Beautiful. Look guys, what happened. So we mix it and it's perfect. So now I'm going to put plastic wrap, and it goes in the fridge for 20 minutes. Okay, for the meantime, so I'm going to put it in the fridge, and I'm going to show what we're going to do with apples. What we are going to do now, this is our 7 apples, okay, Granny Smith. I peel it off. I'm going to show you, very important, how we're going to cut them. So cubes, we're going to cut like this. I'm going to show you. So what we are going to do, it has to be like that, okay, and then you take like this and like that. So I want you to see how it came out. It's cubes like that. Okay, so I'm going to peel off the apples, and I'm going to put them in a skillet, and then I'm going to show what we're going to do. Guys, look, this is our apples, Granny Smith apples. Beautiful. I take lemon. So why we're doing lemon? Because otherwise your apples will they will get dark, right? So for preventing that, so we put lemon, just half of the lemon. I just put a little bit. Okay, This is about 65 grams of butter. So we're going to put on the skillet, and we're going to brown our apples with the butter on the skillet. So I'm going to put a little bit, like 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is tablespoon, but I put less than that, so 1 teaspoon. And this is, you remember our raisins I soaked in rum, so it's 1 tablespoon. If you don't like raisins, you don't have to, but I do the way it's written in my cookbook. And I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon, okay? So a little bit of cinnamon, like 1 teaspoon, like a little bit more, less. So 1 teaspoon. So we're going to mix all this, okay? And it goes to the stove. Let's go to the stove, guys. And 1 big heaping like this sugar, tablespoon of sugar, okay? So we're going to mix. So this is our butter. Like as I said, 65 grams of butter, and the low heat for now. And we're going to put our apples. So how long does it take? I will tell you. It takes about 5 to 6 minutes. So what we have to do, we have to brown just a little bit. It doesn't have to be fully cooked, because you remember we are going to cook later on when we will put and we'll make apple strudel. So but just 6 minutes we have to brown with the butter, okay? What I did, I put lots of flour, okay? So lots of flour, and this is our dough. As I said, my aunt, she had 2 different types of recipes. In one recipe she used like a different dough, and apples were not cooked, so they were like she just cut the apples. But we're going to use it's like brown apples with different types of dough. So today I'm trying this type of recipe, and next time I will show you different. They are absolutely delicious, both of them. So what we are going to do, we are going now to roll like this, okay? So start from the middle and going all the way down. So that's what I did. So how, like, it doesn't matter how you do it. So how thin, important, very important things. Put lots of flour, otherwise it will stick, okay? Lots of flour when you roll it. Now, what else is important? How thin it has to be. Not really too thin. As I said, my aunt has 2 different recipes. And so what we're doing now, so I'm taking, this is butter, okay? We are going just to put butter all over, okay? So in another recipe, she's using like raw apples, and she puts on one side and then she flips. And this recipe is a little bit different. We are going to put apples all over, and then we are going to roll, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. So butter is everywhere, okay? Now what we are going to do now, we are going to use, this is roasted crushed almonds, okay? So I'm going to put them like this. Roasted crushed almonds. It's absolutely delicious. It's this recipe is, you can use, if you don't like almonds, you can use walnuts. We can put a little bit of cinnamon, like very little, okay? That's great. Now it's time to put apples. So we're going to put them all over, okay? Like this. As I said, another recipe she has, you put apples only on one part and then you flip and roll. In this recipe, we put all over. So now guys, you see how it is? If you want to put more cinnamon, please do it. Like I like it. So you take the ends, okay? So do like this. And we are just going to roll it. What's important, again, put lots of flour here, otherwise it will stick, so you don't want that. And just like roll it. Okay, very easy. And so sometimes, you know what, with the strudel, they do like this. They close the ends. They close the ends here, like that, like this. They close like that, so you don't want anything, take it out. And you do like this. Okay. You can continue to roll, right? Like that. And here, let me just bring it here this way, and we can just, I will move this way. And what I do, I like to just squeeze a little bit, make it straight. Here the ends, yeah, we have to close them. See, here is open, but that's okay. So this part, see the end, this one we have to put that it will be on the bottom, right, like that. Okay, now we are taking the brush. We're not using egg yolks as you usually use on any pastry. You use only butter. Okay, butter, not much butter, because it's going to burn, right? You don't want to get it burned. Okay, like that. Okay, beautiful. Now it goes to the oven, 375 degrees, at around like 20 minutes. But keep looking, okay? Oh, guys, I took it out of from the oven. So it took 375 degrees, 25 minutes. Beautiful, absolutely delicious. And what we're going to do now, we're going to put icing sugar. Okay, guys, ta-da! Apple strudel is ready. Come and have a look. It's absolutely amazing recipe, very easy to make, incredibly delicious. And I want you to see. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. I want you to see what's inside. I want you to look. So the dough is very, very flaky. Look at this. Like, it's so flaky. Delicious. Oh, delicious. Okay, I'm going to take the apples inside. I want you to see. Look at this. Full of apples. Apples. And you remember almonds? I will try. I want to show you. And this is so thin. It's very flaky, and the dough is absolutely very thin. I want you to see. See, it's so thin, and it's full of apples. Amazing. Let me try. Oh my God. It's so delicious. It's amazing. It's full of apples, and those I really like. You know what I like? It's almonds, pieces of almonds you feel, and the dough is very like still flaky, and it's not wet, and it's incredibly delicious. And it's so easy to make. I want to say thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching me, and from my family to yours. And this is my aunt recipe. She's from Austria. And please enjoy, and I will see you next time on my cooking show. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a like if you like. Bye bye.